Hi, this is Fran with Crystal Clear this is Fran from Crystal Clear with Francesca, and this is pile number 3 for our pick a pile reading. I'm tired, sorry. Pick a pile reading for Wednesday, March 20th. Okay, just to remind you, you picked the pile. If you picked pile 3, your word was relaxation. Relaxation. This is going to have a lot to do with our reading. As a reminder, the gemstone you picked, the crystal you picked, was black obsidian, which is a very grounding card, or excuse me, a grounding mineral. And I'm not going to start there. I'm going to start over here. It's really amazing. All of the color cards that I've picked today have something to do with nature. And, you know, our question was, what does the divine want to grow for you this springtime? So I thought it was really funny. All of the color cards had something in nature on them. Now, I don't think all of them have nature things on them. Like I said, I just got these. But as you see, you have rainbow. We'll talk about that coming up. So your first card from the fairies, the Princess of Summer, and in the traditional tarot, that's the Page of Cups. So usually when we're talking about the Page of Cups, we're talking about either a message of a new relationship or a new kind of emotional experience. Bradley also has on his card invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So to go along with the message of relaxation, I think you're going to be you're going to have lots of new invitations into your life, lots of parties coming up, lots of social occasions. I think this card really is telling you that one of the things that the divine is going to bring to you is a lot more opportunities to relax as long as you let them in. Okay? The page or the princess is really an immature energy when you're looking at them as a person. So it could be one of two things. It could be you might have lots of birthday parties. Maybe your kids have lots of birthday parties to go to this spring. Or it could be that you are acting in an immature way. Like you're not saying yes to these invitations for some reason. And the divine wants you to reach out and take the time to relax, because you might be working a little too hard, which is why you were drawn to that pile in the first place. Okay? So far we got some parties, some fun, maybe making sure that you are not focusing too much on work. Now, the second card comes from the Animal Tarot, and it's a 3 of Autumn, which in the traditional tarot is 3 of Pentacles, which of course has to do with work. We have the miniature poodle dog. I'll read to you what it says on the bottom. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and your true self to shine forth out into the world. So I believe what the divine wants you to do is during this time, during this spring, you might be getting some intuitive messages about the career that you're in right now. And it might be, you might be pulled towards a different direction. I'm not saying that you're going to ditch your career as a teacher to become a painter, but what I am saying is that the divine wants you to remember that the best way to bring abundance into your life is to be doing something that brings you pleasure in the first place. So if you're a teacher, if you're a banker, if you have a high stress job, okay, don't forget, when it's your downtime, when it's your time to relax, really think about what brings you joy. And a great thing to do that I've read about in several books is to Think about what brought you joy as a child. What did you love to do as a child? Did you like to build things? You know, there's so many like Lego kits out there for adults. I mean, I would be terrible at that, but think about what really brought you joy as a child, and you know, do it. You know, if it's an art, you know, or something in art, or like I've always wanted to learn how to sketch draw. Like that's something that eventually I have to do because I loved to see other people doing it, but I never had the confidence to do it myself. But I love sketch drawings. So that's something that, you know, would bring me joy in my time of relaxing. Although, you know, as a teacher, relaxation during the spring is ridiculous. That's not going to happen. But summer's coming, though. Summer's coming. So the divine, again, wants you to think about what brings you joy, okay? And if you are thinking about a career change, hey, write down what it is that you love to do. What feels, when you're doing it, what feels like it doesn't feel like it's work to you. For one person, it might be writing. For another person, it might be, oh gosh, I shouldn't try to think of these things offhand. For another person, it might be dealing with animals. Okay, so if you're in the position where you'd like to have a career change, or you'd like to switch your job, or if you're thinking about taking a second job on, you know, don't take on a second job like working at Stewart's if you really, you know, aren't a people person, you know, because you're not going to be happy doing that. You're better off like getting a job at a call center or something like that. Of course, we don't want to have to get two jobs because we're talking about relaxation here. But find time for your hobbies. And if you don't have a hobby, get one. Okay? Think about what you love to do. So, going along with that message, we have the High Priestess, number 2. This is from the Crystal Visions Tarot. And the High Priestess does exactly what I just advised that you do. Listen to your intuition. Think about what brings you joy. The High Priestess is always reflecting on decisions that she's made, or what she thinks her higher self wants her to do. Your higher self wants you to be happy. Your higher self wants you to be abundant. Okay? So you need to really take the time, and, you know, you guys could play a drinking game for the amount of times I say meditation in these videos. Meditating is a great way to do that. Again, if you've never meditated before, there's lots of apps. I think one of them is called Calm, C-A-L-M. There's another one that got me into meditation. Do you think I can think of it right now? I can't. But go onto YouTube. There's so many short meditations. Just give it a shot. So the High Priestess is telling you, you know, really go within, think about what it is that brings you joy, okay? Because we have to make time for relaxation. You don't want to live a life just working, coming home, eating, watching your TV, going to bed. I know a lot of people have lived lives like that, and those are lives of desperation. You know, you need to have something more in your life. You're worth a lot more than that. And your color card. Love this card. Rainbow. Connect to spirit in nature. So again, I thought it was really weird. All the cards had to do with nature. I don't know, maybe all of them do. I don't think so, though. So I'm going to read from the book because I literally just got these in the mail today. And I'm going to see what the book says about rainbows. Rainbow ray is a combination of many colors together, making it a very powerful and regenerating energy to work with. So if it's regenerating for you, that's the same as, you know, relaxing, doing something that brings you joy and that raises your energy level. Rainbow allows you to lighten up, feel happier, and more alive. It also opens the mystical realm, connecting you to spirit, fairies, angels, and your creativity. So we talked about all those things. We got the fairies here. We have the angel cards here. This is great. I love these cards. Allow rainbow rays to lead you into the realm of fairies. Well, you got the good old Princess of Summer there with you too. So again, swimming season's coming up. This one, makes me think of, getting to the ocean as much as you can. I know spring is kind of cold to do that. Go to the Y, go to your gym. I know a lot of people get regenerated by being in water. So that just made me think of that. Okay. I thought that was a really nice reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, can you please like the video? That helps me out. I don't know exactly how, but on YouTube it helps out to have more likes. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. All that's going to happen is that you'll get a notification when I put up new readings, which I will be doing more and more, especially when summer comes and I'm home most of the time. You can check out www.crystalclearwithfrancesca.com if you'd like a reading. And you can contact me through YouTube as well. Okay, I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.